Braves Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Mayfield will find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Emeka Egbuka, 48 yards. And the Buccaneers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Allen. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down in the yard. To throw, it's Allen. Swinging inside wide here for Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Allen going to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
But that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Baker going to give it to Irving. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
180! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A run up the middle with Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 58 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Round 80!
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. In motion goes the tight end.
5 wide.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer, 28 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sterling Shepard, 63 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of
breath,
us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
180. What's that?
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, alert, alert, alert,
Gain of
alert.
6. That's good.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bills first down.
Half 85, half 80. Alert! Off 52. What is that?
Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. 2 big
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
48 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
Now Allen off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Allen. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jamal Dean. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Once again, it's Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Mayfield. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken around the 12. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll give to Cook on the read option.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Motion man is Shakir. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
So from the 25, this is second and 5. Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
319!
Allen going to change the look here. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
180! What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Irvin will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st down. Option play. Here's Cook.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
56.
Throwing, Allen.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10
Allen.
at the 36-yard line.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's third down. Here's Allen.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
That is caught by Shakir.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done.